So basically, about a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
I asked you a question about the safety in Iceland because I posted a video,
Right.
and people were saying that Iceland isn't as safe for women. And you made a very interesting point, and I would like you to elaborate on what you said.
Okay. Do you remember what you asked me first?
I asked you, how can women be more safe while going out in Iceland?
And I said,
And you said,
women can be more safe by making sure that men don't assault them.
right.
And that's very important, I think, because we put so much emphasis on women being responsible for being safe, but it's not women who are perpetrating the acts of violence in the vast majority of cases.
Right.
It's men doing that. So we can encourage women to have a good time, and we can teach men not to assault people.
Okay, I totally agree with you. That's why I found it very fascinating when you told me that. But even the men that don't, even though we know that's the issue,
Yeah.
is there still another way that women can protect themselves?
Well, look, I think that it's really important to emphasize in society that we don't put the burden of blame for safety on women, on the people who end up being the victims of things, because that's 100% on the perpetrators of violence. And you're right, Iceland's the world's most peaceful country, but we still have issues and challenges here, of course. And, we should all be looking out for each other. I think we should all be looking out for each other. We should be standing up for each other. We should, maybe I'm going off on a tangent here or not, but I think with men,
perfectly fine.
Yeah. I just said we'd reduce a lot of violence against women if men didn't assault women.
Right.
And we need to remember to teach our men that, we need to remember to raise the next generation of boys to really speak up when they see things that aren't okay. And that's something that I think is important as a mom of 3 sons, who I think are all, wonderful, amazing young men and will be wonderful men, respectful men when they're older, is that they are inevitably going to be in some kind of environment that I will never have access to, where there'll be discussions or dialogues or conversation or photos or jokes, and they have to have the courage to stand up and say, that wasn't funny, or that's not okay. And that's how we eradicate, or we start to eradicate that kind of behavior, is to show that, it's not acceptable, and it's not funny, and it has repercussions, and it's not a joke. And that's the kind of thing that we need to look at. And just to teach young men as well that they should have lots of outlets for things, but the internet and social media, that has real repercussions. What you comment somewhere, what you say somewhere, and that we need to treat all human beings with respect, of course.
I totally agree. Just one follow-up question. Being the First Lady of Iceland, have you ever felt uncomfortable being here as a woman yourself?
As the first, I've lived here now since I was in my 20s. I've lived here for 20 years.
So even before then, just from the time you've been here till today, has there been times where you felt uncomfortable?
I've generally felt safe here. But again, that's not to diminish people who say they haven't felt safe here, because we all have our own experiences. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Awesome.
That's perfect.
Okay.